Hello everybody, my name is Nobody, and I'm going to be casting some 3v3s for you guys. I will be casting a match between Leary, Dogao, oh my gosh, switching back and forth. Dogao, Nikov, Leary, MBL, Slam, and TheViper, so some of the top rated players in the game. Let's see, we have purple, blue, and yellow. So starting with, we'll call this the Viper's team, since he's the top rated player here, I think. With the Viper's team, we're going to have MBL as the flank. He's going to be playing as the Mines. Very good flank. Slam is going to be playing as the Pocket Britons. And the Viper is going to be playing as the flank Celts. We'll call this Nikov's team, because he's the highest rated player right now on his side. On the bottom flank, we're going to have Leary playing as the Britons, Nikov as the Pocket playing as the Celts, and Dogao playing as the flank Mayans. So we have a Britons, Celts, Mayans matchup. And I know because I know MBL, he went for some laming, and looks like he's lost most of the health on the scout, so that didn't work out too well from him. And Dogao, look, does Dogao have both his boars? I gotta check. Dogao's still got both his boys, so he should be fine. In fact, ooh, what happened here? 1KD, looks like Dogao lost a villager. In fact, that's, I'm sure that's what happened. Unless he lost a scout. Where's the scout? Let's go over to Dogao's point of view. Looks like Dogao lost a scout. That's even worse than losing a villager, I think. And Slave, he's gonna steal the boar as well. He came all the way over from his pocket position to steal to steal Dogao's I'm tripping so much over my words. To steal Dogao's boar. Anyway, he's gonna go for it again. Gonna lose a little more health on the scout, but that's okay. That's gonna leave Dogao in a pretty bad situation. In fact, Dogao's going out to expect his boar, but he's realizing that Slam has taken his boar now. So he's gonna be at a disadvantage. That's pretty bad considering you do get extra food as the mine. So that boar essentially was what had 400 food on it. Something around then. Not going to do math on stream. Anyway, Slam's going to take this boar. He's going to give it over to his Mayans ally in MBL. And Dogao's saying he's dead. He has no scout. Looks like Nikov has found 2 of his sheep, though. And that's going to give Dogao all of his sheep, I believe. Which means he should be able to survive off of that and his 1 boar, especially playing his mine. So I think he'll be okay. So luckily he does have a good teammate in Nikov. Anyway, already early advantage for the Viper's team. Let's see what the Civ matchup shows us. So MBL is going to be playing as the flank Mines. The flank position is the ideal position for the Mines. In fact, all of these Civs, I think you can call them flank Civs. None of the Civs getting bloodlines. Mines don't even get knights. But let's see which team is worse as the pocket position. Let's see, Slam is playing as the Britons, and Nikov is playing as the Celts, the 2 pockets. I think Celts is a slightly stronger pocket civilization. They are a better late-game civ. They'll be a little more protected to get out their castles and woad raiders later on. And eventually, the Britons player is going to have to transition into archers or longbow. So I think the Celts is actually going to be a better civ in this situation. But other than that, the flank matchups, we're going to have Britons on the bottom side and Celts on the bottom side. That's a pretty classic AOC matchup. Could go either way, in my opinion.
Yes.
And MBL is even going to lure in some deer for some extra food. We should see the Mines players drushing. Let's take a look at their maps. Forward golds from MBL. If he does lose map control, looks like MBL not even finding 2 of his sheep, but that's okay, he has deer. If MBL does lose map control, he's not going to be able to take any stone, and without any stone, he's not going to be able to get any castles out. In fact, his other golds look pretty exposed too. 2 in the front, 1 in the back, but that back one is very, very far away.
Yes.
So not the best map from MBL. Let's take a look at his flank. Look at Nikov. What a great teammate. Luring in some deer for him. So Dogao can survive. Forward gold from Dogao. Forward stone. Second forward gold. And where's his third gold? His third gold is nowhere to be seen. This must be his third gold. Some very bad golds from the Dogao. I think it's even a worse map than MBL. And certainly not what he needs with less food. Dogao's saying he doesn't need any more food. Nikov can do what he wants with his scout now. And this is precarious. My cat's on top of my PC. Okay. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, we have a Drush from either player. Very expected to go for a Drush as these two civs. Celts will have the faster militia. Looks like it looks like the Viper has lost this engagement. No, he hasn't. Building a third militia only now. Leary's going to take these deer, which is a little bit risky because Viper could try to run in and kill these deer. In fact, he should be able to kill this one right now. And there we go. Here comes the scout from the Viper. Leary does have villas in this area, so we'll be able to defend, but might... Let's see if he goes for it. And on the top side, surprisingly, no aggression. MBL, he's going to take some gold. It looks like he's going to go for a straight archer build. And as the mines, that can be very deadly. Is he the mines? Yeah, mines mirror on top. Meanwhile, Dogao looks like he's also going to go for a straight archer build. His gold miners are much more exposed, though. He's going to be the first up to the next age, though. And he's going to plop down 2 archery ranges when he can afford it. What happened to the militia over here? Militia trying to do something sneaky on the top side. But it doesn't look like they'll fool Leary. Leary's clicked up to the feudal age only now. He's probably going to go for a fast castle build. Going to lose a little bit of health on the militia. Here comes Leary's scout. The Viper clicking up to the feudal age now also looks like a fast castle build. The Viper has walled up with just some smart walls. And the Viper is going to go back for now. So no aggression on the top or bottom sides, and all the players electing to go for a fast castle. My bad. Both players on the bottom electing for a fast castle. The top side, we're going to see a feudal rush with archers. Let's see. Stable blacksmith from Slam. We'll see if these pockets decide to go for 2 stable knights or 1 stable knights into a boom. These civs not the best cavalry civs in the world. And I'm sure the Celts want to boom up as much as possible to get woad raiders out as fast as possible. The Britons, I'm not so sure, because they're going to be wanting to get into archers. And that's generally considered not as strong a transition. I don't think there's any Turkish players right now in the top 10, as far as I know. There are quite a few good Turkish players, though. Anyway, here's Dogao. He's doing a little bit of harassment onto MBL. MBL is up to the next age. Dogao is not up to the next age. Check MBL's resources, cutting it very thin. Plenty of gold for archers, though. And Dogao. Dogao is on absolutely no resources either. This goes to show you what kind of disadvantage you could be by losing your boar. You know, otherwise, you look at the rest of these stats, even villagers. In fact, Dogao's even higher in military, and these players went up on relatively similar times. It's just that 400 extra food difference between these players that can allow MBL to go up to the next age. Nice walls from MBL. Looks like you might lose a few archers. Tower is up on the gold. Let's see chat off. Here comes 2 militias. Bad time to delete. Thought I heard something delete. But anyway, militias are going to try and do a little harassment on the villagers. One of these is pretty low.
Yes. Awesome play.
And 2 stables from Nikov, the Celts player. Looks like only one stable from Slam. He's going to save the rest of the wood, try to get some... No, my bad. He's going to go up to a second stable. Here we go. So both pockets up on 2 stables. Slam is going to be maybe a knight or 2 behind, because he's only getting the stable up now, though. Oh, archers did make their way under the gold. I can't believe I missed this. This is huge. Huge for Dogao. Let's check MBL's resources. How much is this going to hurt him? He's out of gold. This is all the archers he can possibly make. And won't be able to make the crossbow upgrade without a little help also. And his woodline's even getting harassed by Dogao as well. Just barely harassable. Knights are moving out from both our pockets. And unfortunately, it looks like Dogao will get cleaned up now. That raid definitely paid for itself, though. Woohoo! Wolves look like they will get some kills.
Yes.
And archers will even get in through here. Slam is going to come with the knight. He feels like he needs to defend his ally. And at the same time, Nikov feels like he can pile on some aggression, so he's going to go attack MBL as well. A lot more archers from Dogao. MBL hasn't been able to afford any of those upgrades, such as crossbow or bodkin arrow, so Dogao is still at an advantage here. In fact, no benefit gained from MBL going up so early so far.
Yes.
Ooh, crossbows are moving in from Leary, though, and they're going to get at least a few villagers. Brandon's crossbows as well already have the +2 range. Bodkin arrow is coming in. And first villager is down. Second villager will be down. Okay, where's the second villager? Come on, there's the second villager. Okay, third villager. This villager is just asking for it. And she goes down. 4 villagers down. And even a 5th. Big raid from Larry. Especially big doing that onto a pocket. Looks like the military is just too much for MBL. And he's going to lose a few villagers as well. So both MBL and Slam losing villagers. And their team is going to go down now to about 1650 score. Meanwhile, Nikov's team is going to be about a 1950 score. Big score difference for this particular time in the game. Dogao is now going for the Castle Age. He's done plenty of damage with this Feudal Age. And the Viper is now making ballistics. Good upgrade for his crossbows. However, the Viper is defending his pocket, and you don't usually see the flank defending the pocket with archers. It's not a position you want to be in. And of course, there's a hole. Here come the Knights steamrolling in. Gonna get a few more villagers from MBL. MBL's really hurting the most now. And Slam's doing his best to try to defend his ally. But it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. MBL's migrating to a bottom wood line. And MBL's still hurting just so much on the gold. Not finally able to make the crossbow upgrade. He's been in Castle Age for at least 5 minutes and only now can afford it. Dogao saying he's getting ballistics. And here goes the crossbows. Could pick off a few of these archers before they get the crossbow and upgrade. There goes one. So many knights from Nikov, though.
Start the game already. Yes.
And both upgrades are done on the crossbows. We're going to see an engagement. Nikov's going to get the better of this engagement, and to the victor goes the spoils. Going to take a few of the archers as they retreat off. Leaving MBL in still a horrible position. check out the difference between Leary and the Viper. What's happening on the bottom side? 20 military from the Viper, and just about 15 military from Leary. Pretty similar. Villager number, 54 for Leary, and 47 for the Viper. So Leary definitely has a stronger boom. He's winning on the bottom side. In every position, I think you can say Nikov's team is in a better position. Oh, more kills from Dogao. This is going to be a huge massacre. 3 villagers already down. We're going to see the rest go down. No use in running. And that was, what, 6-7 vills? Let's tack on some army on that. Add the cherry to the sundae. Slam's only now getting scale barding armor. Nikov had it done a long time ago. Town center from MBL. Meanwhile, what's Dogao's economy looking like? Still basic, bare bones economy. Looks like he's gonna go with another town center shortly in this area. But look at the score difference between Dogao and MBL. 2,800 to 1,800. Between the pockets, Slam and Nikov, 3,400 to 2,500. And only on the bottom side, the Viper is leading in score. But not that much, only 200 points. Considering that Nikov has, I think, what I think is the Civ advantage, particularly going into late game, I think this game should be pretty close to over. And Nikov should either be mining some stone, planning to go heavier into knights. He'll do something with an advantage. He's getting husbandry for now, so further investing into the knight line. So many archers from Dogao. And Slam finally has +2 armor done on these knights. Nikov saying he killed 15 crossbow, good for him. Yeah, there are the bodies in the middle. And Leary's gonna go for another raid on Slam. He had that big raid earlier in the game. Gonna go for another raid. There's the GG finally. Just, MBL's been in a terrible position. Great job by Dogao. He was behind on the boar, but really it was his feudal aggression that sealed the game on this right side. Able to do damage both to the wood line, get right under the gold, so that MBL couldn't afford his archer upgrades. A really nice support from Nikov. He got the armor upgrade sooner. Had more army out than Slam. And Slam got hit by Leary's crossbow raid early on as well. Very nice game from the players. We can check their achievements really quickly. Let's see. Dogao gets the MVP of the game. 35 kills for him.
No. No.
Villager high for Nikov. And we could see blah blah blah. There's a player I wanted to see. You can see Dogao's score right increase as he hits the feudal age. And MBL's decrease right as he hit castle age. If you're on YouTube, I'll see you next time.